The CellMaker Plus is composed of 4 main units: the supply hub, the oxygenator, the controller, and the enclosure. The oxygenator, shown here at bottom right, provides a continuous supply of oxygen and can dovetail with the supply hub or be used as a standalone unit. The supply hub, which is shown here on the bottom left, incorporates an air pumping system, temperature regulation, as well as process measurement and data acquisition. It also provides a power source to the controller and the enclosure. The controller, which is shown here in the top left position, is a modular unit where crucial user-defined parameters such as temperature and gas mix can be specified via a 15-inch touchscreen monitor. Since control of dissolved oxygen is essential to achieve optimal cell concentrations and viability for mammalian and insect cells, this unit is available with an optional pH and oxygen sensor reader. These can measure pH and dissolved oxygen concentration and can be retrofitted into the unit. Automated feedback of data enables pH control as well as regulation and adjustment of air, oxygen and carbon dioxide flow. The enclosure, seen here in the top right position, holds a disposable Cellexus bag and incorporates a Peltier-driven thermal plate and temperature sensor to enable cell culture temperature to be closely monitored and controlled. Enclosures are available in 8 litre and 50 litre sizes for use with 1 to 8 litre and 10 to 50 litre Cellexus bags to provide scale flexibility. The enclosure also incorporates transparent panels to allow visualization of culture progress and enhancing performance for light-dependent applications. The Cellexus bag is the vessel within which the cells are grown. The Cellexus bag is a unique patented design and is supplied gamma irradiated. On removal of the bag from the packaging, a number of air filters need to be fitted to ensure the sterile integrity of the culture vessel. A high-efficiency condenser system for removal of moisture from the exhaust line allows venting of exhaust gas through a microbiological air filter. Optional gamma-irradiated single-use condenser liners are available for ease of use and reduced setup and turnaround times. The bag features an integral white sparge tube which runs the full width of the base of the bag. The sparge tube delivers gas to the bag, allowing efficient aeration and mixing of the culture media by the unique Cellexus airlift principle. The Cellexus bag slides into the enclosure and is retained in place by lockable side panels. The final connections between the enclosure and the Cellexus bag are made. Cellexus bags with integral single-use pH and dissolved oxygen probes can be purchased. Fibre optic probes to permit reading from the probe patches attached to the ports at the back of the Cellexus bag. The signal is delivered to a reader device housed in the controller module, which converts the signal and permits control of the parameter through a feedback loop. For convenience, it is best to use a peristaltic pump to fill the bag with the appropriate media. The pre-sterilised media can be directly pumped into the bag, or non-sterile media can be pumped into the bag via a media filter. Once the Cellexus bag is filled with media, the line is clamped off. The gas supply is delivered to the enclosure and enters the bag via the sparge tube. The system is operated via a touch screen. The oxygen generator is initiated via the touch screen. A purge cycle must complete before oxygen can be delivered to the Cellexus bag. The temperature is also set and appropriately adjusted via the touch screen. Temperature is controlled by Peltier plates in contact with the Cellexus bag. The system has the ability to cool as well as to heat the culture media. The ability to lower the culture temperature may be advantageous for the expression of toxic or poorly soluble protein in E. coli. The flow rate and mix of the sparge gas is defined by the user via the touch screen. The Cellexus bag incorporates a needleless sample port to allow samples to be taken or allow additions to be made to the culture media. In summary, key features of the Cellexus CellMaker Plus include: the unique Cellexus bag design allows efficient aeration and mixing by the airlift principle. Temperature control in the 18 to 45 degrees C range allows low temperature induction of protein expression in E. coli. An oxygen generator, a key feature to grow oxygen-hungry bacteria and yeast. An optional pH and oxygen sensor reader, which can be retrofitted to measure pH and dissolved oxygen concentration. The greater control capabilities of the CellMaker Plus system ensures tight regulation of the culture environment within the Cellexus bag. This allows a full range of cell types to be grown, but with particular benefit to mammalian and insect cell culture.